Welcome to the Christian and Daniel Show.
It's about to get real, well, you know the deal. You won't have to guess how either of them feel. Bringing up the things you don't think to know. Never knowing where the conversation will go. Just a little more than anything goes. It's the Christian and Daniel Show.
Hello, everyone, and happy Valentine's Day. My name is Christian, and here's the smile I'm doing in our picture. It's good to be back. It's good to have you guys here. And my partner in crime, my partner in life, my partner in business is right over here, Mr. Okay,
Hi, everybody, I'm
Daniel
Daniel.
Garza.
I was like, where is he going with all this? Welcome, everybody. I'm Daniel G. Garza. Welcome to the Christian and Daniel Show. We want to welcome everybody who's watching us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Thank you for being a part of the show. Please share this so that other folks can watch along with you. For those of you watching, oh, here it is. For those of you watching on YouTube, do us a favor, scroll down, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It'll let you know every time there's a new show on the air. Yeah, remember we've got
It's been a while, folks. We're a
we're
little
3
rusty.
weeks off, and this is what happens. We hit the notification bell. We got Mondays. We've got horoscopes with Cardivo Monday through Sunday. We've got Daniel's Days, so make sure you follow that. It's a national day for every day. My goal is to have 366 videos up by the end of the year.
Daniel's so creative.
We've also got more put it together stories coming up and interviews. If you'd like to be part of that, be interviewed, let me know. And then on Wednesdays, Christian and Daniel. So make sure you check us out.
Go ahead.
Remember to join the conversation, ask us questions. And for the folks on Instagram, I'm watching you on my phone. So if you want to be part of the conversation, enter your question, make your comments, and I'll make sure we read them on the air. Unfortunately, it's not connected yet. So,
Oh my goodness. We are honored to have an amazing, beautiful guest. One of the most beautiful
my
people I
God.
know. Hello, Cecile. Hello.
it's so good to
Everybody's so
see
creative.
you.
I can't
No,
stop
it's so
saying
good
that.
to see Cece. What a way to start the show with
I know.
Cece's energy here.
And on Valentine's Day, it's just amazing. It's been quite a day. I've had a
For
good
those of you that don't know, I've talked to her about her before. When I was going through cancer, Cece was my energy mama. She would come over and sit with me and just hold my energy. And I truly believe that she is part of my healing process. And compadre, how are you doing, compa? Good to see you.
Oh, hello. Hello. I
So
love
this
when
is-
you guys come on.
This is our godson's dad,
Who's an amazing dad, by the way. One of my favorite people on the planet.
which
He's a better dad than I was.
not too good. Oh, you're not doing good? Oh,
Aw.
well, I mean, we can't talk right now, but let us know if there's anything we can do. And
Oh, you're getting a tattoo? While you're watching?
oh, you're getting to go shut up then. Whatever.
Oh my goodness. Of who? Who, what, when, where, and how? Who's the tattoo of?
I'm trying to find. I just put together a picture.
That's awesome.
Updated some pictures for Godson. Okay, there. Hold on a second.
You're so cute. You're so cute. You gotta do a happy Valentine's Day picture because I look amazing in it.
Where did I put that? I just had it. Okay, hold on.
Do you
Keep
need
talking
me to
while I
send
look for
it
the
to you?
pictures. Keep talking while I get for the picture.
So, what type of tattoo? Where is it going? And if it's in what I know, there's some certain spots on arms and legs and stuff and body that can hurt quite a bit. I remember watching my goddaughter Katia get a really beautiful, intricate, beautiful tattoo at the LA Ink, which is where that lady, where they used to film the first tattoo people show.
Mm.
And she had it done by one of the famous artists from the show, and it cost a lot of money, but back then it was affordable. Those were good days, good times. And I just remember that tattoo. It's so incredible. Getting an anime tattoo, been at it since What? Since 2, it's 6:05. That's 4 hours and 5 minutes. Wow, it must be a very intricate tattoo. What is it of? What anime? What type of anime? What anime is it? Manga? Is it something dark?
Yeah, now we need to know all the details. Like,
I know how much. Now, how long? Excuse me. How old am I? Now, I know they have to wrap all tattoos up in like basically saran wrap. It's a big piece of my. Ooh. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. Zoro.
piece on my shin, and it's Zoro from One Piece. I don't know who that is, but we'll look it up in a minute. Show it to the people.
So is that just because you're really into Zoro, or do you like what he represents as the pirate hunter? That's what I'm curious about. Like, you know, is it the way he fights, or what he represents? I know all this stuff has me, or do you just really dig the anime? That could be a whole nother thing too. But yeah, Zoro people is known as the pirate hunter. He's created by for Japanese manga, so I was right when I said manga, by Ichiro Oda, who is I think he's actually pretty well known in the manga world. And the franchise is called One Piece, which is on Netflix presently. You can watch One Piece on Netflix, and it's quite an interesting anime. Cecile, look at that. Do you two have any tattoos?
No.
I don't. I that's not been my cup of tea. Permanent alterations to my body besides my stretch marks and tire I get to live with my loose skin around my waist. I think those are tattoo enough. I think I always feel like I did enough to my body. I have my marks. But Daniel, on the other hand, might have a different opinion. Different body, different thoughts.
I want one. I've wanted one for a long time. I was going to get one for my 50th, but that was during lockdown, so I couldn't get it. He just had a hardworking guy that doesn't give up on me.
No, he is not. He's a manga. He's a pirate in the manga world in a series called One Piece.
It's a different Zoro, right? Different Zoro.
Yeah, it's Zero, not Zoro.
Yeah, I do want a tattoo. I wanted a tattoo. I want a shark tattoo, but I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it. I have my scar here from.
Oh yeah, it's never really gone away.
It's not gonna, yeah, they didn't heal it right. They didn't do right. But I have a scar from my portacat from cancer.
Yeah,
and I want to use that as the space to put a shark, like the shark is biting into my skin.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I actually kind of like that.
Yeah. So, but maybe for 55. I didn't do it for 50. I'll do it for 55. So
yeah, you know, it's never too late, folks, to do some permanent alteration to your body if you choose to. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone!
When I asked Christian last night to take a picture for Valentine's Day, this was his picture. And I want to say hi to
something that kills me is my pictures. When I smile, my eyes look like I look like I'm closed. So I wanted to be open. And now I look like a demon.
Mandamos saludos to the folks on Instagram. Hola.
Are the messages coming in?
Yeah, we've got people checking in. Roxana Guerra is watching us on Instagram.
Hello. Oh, by the way, folks, what I was mentioning about my body, that wasn't meant to be derogatory in any way. I embrace and love that my body has all the pop marks of the abuse and what I've done to it, because all of that abuse and my recovery since makes me who I am today, and I love who I am today. So don't think I was being derogatory or negative about my body or myself. I have a very positive self-image of my body. It's kind of beautiful. Took me a lot of years to get there to say that and mean it, and I don't mean it in a conceited way. I just mean it took me a long time to accept my body.
I had a roommate back in South Texas who was a little chunky back then, and he used to say, "I've invested a lot of money in getting my body where it is."
It's true.
I paid a lot to get these curves.
Yeah,
so I dig it. I dig it.
So I thank you.
You guys are gonna love it. It's worth the pain.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. That's going to be so awesome. It's a great character. He has a great look, a great smile. I love the anime. He has a very typical anime smile of like a guy who's not really a good guy, but not necessarily a bad guy either. He's really good. And you know, the reason you like it, because he's a hardworking guy that doesn't give up on his dream of becoming the world's best swordsman. And for you, you know, you want to become the world's best Jesus. That sounded weird. You want to become the world's best version of yourself. And I get that.
Are you the best Jesus we can have?
Are you the best Jesus?
Are you the best
Jesus?
Are you the best Jesus for us? Well, tell your tattoo guy. I've always wanted to interview a tattoo artist. And
that would be interesting.
I've never interviewed a tattoo artist. So
and the thing is that people forget, tattoo artists are actually, it's in their name. They actually are artists. You can't just pick up the needle and say, I feel like doing a tattoo.
What kind of prison is this?
No, you know. So these people, it is a passion, and they are artists. And I think it would be a great interview. It'd be really cool.
Yeah. Ask your tattoo artist, compadre, if he wants to be. So speaking of the compadre, and he's our compadre because of our God. These are the last photos that we've taken. Every time we go, we have to take a new picture. Look at that little face. Look at that little face.
So cute.
My God.
And he's getting so big. If you guys looked back just to some of the earlier pictures we took, like last year, it's night and day. He doesn't even look like the same kid. Like, it's so different.
So this is at the last. Our compadres are having another baby, so we went to the baby shower, and we were able to get the pictures. He loves pictures, so it's not even difficult.
He is so he's so the perfect godson for Daniel and I. He knows what the word cheese means. When you say cheese, he looks over. He even has done some shoulder shots.
Aww.
Oh, of course. I think you already are, personally. That's my opinion.
What are we celebrating today, Daniel? Today, thank you for asking.
Thank you for that segue.
Yes, please ask. So we got some special things today. So I want to start off with it's World Sound Healing Day, and I was able to get a picture from Wayne with his singing bowls. So it's World Singing Day, and this is for anybody who enjoys sound baths, meditation, gongs, anything like that. This is the day to celebrate that. And
remember, folks, a sound bath is not a bath. It's a sound bath. So it does not make you cleaner.
Hey, comadre.
Hello, comadre. Yay.
Happy Valentine's Day. Yes, Micah, happy Valentine's Day. He's going to Disney for the first time tomorrow.
OMG.
You have to send us a picture.
I'm almost like Daniel needs to meet you there.
Man, I've not been. If I wasn't so busy tomorrow, I would definitely go to Disney with y'all.
That would be so cute. I think you would love that experience because it seemed like through his
eyes. I love Disney, yeah. And to go with the kids, well, with him, other kids, no. With him. Let me specify. Not that I'm a grouch or anything.
You know, guys, we do. We love all your kids, but you know, Daniel and I are always going to be partial to our little guy.
Yeah. When I had a season pass, I was like, why did they bring kids here? But now that we have a godson, I'm like, we need to bring him here.
Yeah, we need pictures. We need
to do everything.
So absolutely. Now I have to admit, my appreciation of your amazing children has grown so much. Just being able to be the godparent to Junior, it put me in a position where I've gotten to know your other children, and they're so incredible in each of their own ways. And you guys have done such good work, and you are putting out some pretty beautiful children and some pretty smart kids. So here's to you. And Laura, I hope you're feeling good. I hope you both are feeling good, and you know who I mean. And I send you love and light tonight too. Yeah, that's the benefit of being a grandparent or godparent. We get to take off.
That's why I'm a godparent, not a parent.
I already did the parent thing.
We're anticipating the day where he's old enough that we can take him for the day and spoil him, sugar him up, and then send him home. And then take him home.
Go home.
You're all hyped up now. To be ago, my sister lied, kidnapped me, and took me. I have not been.
That is so sweet.
I've not been to California. Oh no, yeah, I did to California.
Yeah, you have. I was
thinking maybe 3 weeks.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
that
gotcha.
was so sweet.
What I
Oh,
haven't
my
been
gosh.
to is Magic Mountain. I want to go to Magic Mountain to check it
Oh,
out.
by the way, talking about sisters, I'm just going to put it out there. I have one of the most amazing. I have 4 sisters, but the one I'm in communication actually know is breathtakingly amazing person, and I love and adore you, Sherry, completely.
Oh,
So I just got to put it out there because when she heard I was feeling under the weather, she immediately offered if I needed anything from Amazon, she'd order it for me and have it sent to the house. If I needed food, she'd DoorDash it to my door. Like she offered me so much out of pure love. And we didn't grow up together or anything. So it's so incredible. She's such an incredible person. And I just got to say, my gratitude is so high and so out there because I just appreciate how many people in your world would do that for you.
Yeah.
You really have to think about it. You're like, it's not a whole lot. So she makes me feel like that's what I missed out on growing up.
we're gonna find a time. Well, I hope she's watching. If she's watching,
I hope she does at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to find a time sometime, not in the summer, but so that Christian and I can go with y'all.
Oh yeah. I love the car roller coaster in California Adventure. That is my favorite roller coaster I've ever been on. And you actually end up racing the other car. It's just so much fun.
Speaking of, Cece was asking about what else celebrating today. Today we're also celebrating Library Lovers Day. Today is Library Lovers Day. So I used to love going to the library when I was a kid in grade school.
I did too.
The very, very first book that I remember consciously picking myself reading was a child's version of Walt Disney's biography.
Oh my God. Wow.
And
that's sophisticated, huh?
And I was probably in the 3rd grade, and it was a very small biography, like a very big word. I mean, very simple words. And
oh yeah, it's for kids.
But I remember reading that book and being amazed at Walt Disney and what he was doing, and then going home and watching Sunday nights Disney movie night, whatever, and being like, one man did all this. Like one man imagined all this.
He did.
And
this huge thing. Yeah, it's all him.
Oh yeah, no, never.
Of course, it was raining gold.
Hey, Nancy. Speaking of sisters.
Hey, Nancy. Speaking of sisters, another amazing sister I get to have too. I'm really blessed. I am really blessed. I'm not going to play today. I feel very blessed. Daniel's family has been my family. They welcome me with open arms. They're such good people, and then I get to find genetic family, and my sister welcomes me with open arms and loves me and texts me and checks on me, and I check on her, and we have amazing discussions. We could talk for hours and hours and not get bored. So God bless it. Today I need to be in gratitude. Of all days, Valentine's Day, a day of love. I feel a lot of love.
It's a good day to be that, babe.
And by the way, everyone, once again, in case you came in a little late, happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, let me show you.
You don't have to be with someone to enjoy it.
Happy Valentine's.
Intense.
We had, for those of you who might be wondering, we normally don't have our Valentine's dinner on Valentine's night. We usually do lunch, but since we couldn't be together today, we had our Valentine's dinner last night. We went to Sizzlers for dinner last night.
Oh, and it continued for me for lunch today. Let me tell you.
It's in my fridge right now.
I had this amazing little salad I got to bring home, and I had this amazing New York strip.
And I want to remind everybody, for the folks who are watching us on Instagram, thank you for joining the Instagram. We don't normally do Instagrams because it's really hard to get logged in and stuff. But I was practicing, so now I know the quickest and easiest way. So if you're on Instagram, I have my phone right next to me when I'm watching. So if you want to post comments, I will make sure to read them. But we want to welcome all of our Instagram friends to the show. And yes, happy Valentine's today to you too. Huh?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Because
I was just gonna say, with our families and everything, I just realized that we are all really blessed. And I see Nancy on here, and I love Nancy with all my heart. and I just adore her. And we've always had such a wonderful connection. And it just makes you realize that love is Valentine's Day is whatever you think of it, you think of it. But it is wonderful to have a little reminder to appreciate all the love in your life. Because it doesn't have to be romantic love. It doesn't have to be sexual love. It could just be love. And
Well,
I just appreciate that. I'm grateful for all of it. I need it.
I got to be at UCI this morning. So
Oh,
for
yeah.
those of you here in Southern California, University of California, Irvine, this week is what they call Sex Week. And they do that because for those of you that are following Daniel Bay's National Condom Day was yesterday.
Mhm.
Yesterday. And so there's a video out there, so if you want to check it out. But so I went Monday we were there sharing our story. And then today I got invited because they were going to be outside talking to folks. So for those of you that know, I like giving out little stone hearts. So I was able to be there and giving hearts to students. So we must have done like 50 students probably. And like 5-minute readings but to see them walk away and feel appreciated and with information, and then the way they were treating me and they just loved it. It was a really good day. So when you say like it doesn't have to be about partners, it can be just sharing your love with people.
Yeah.
All you need is love.
Oh, if anyone on the planet Earth could say those words and mean it, hit me at a deeper chord, it's Cecile Club.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful. So she's one of the most beautiful people on this planet, and that I know. Y'all are beautiful, but she is exceptional.
A way you can share love, by the way, is today is Read to Your Child Day. So if you have children, today's a good day to read them a book, share something with them,
or hit them with a book.
We love you. We love you. Which I am still disappointed that the last time you were in town, I didn't get a chance to see you, but I will overlook that moment.
We can forgive that, I think.
I will overlook it because I know everybody wants to see
she needs
you.
to visit, and grandchildren.
But yes, so today you can show your kids love by reading them a book. And if you want to read them a book, here's a book to read. Oh, sorry, it's upside down. Here's a book to read them. Grumpy Bunny and the Colors Game by me. So it's a book, it's a guided meditation book for children. So I'll give you some information on how to purchase it.
It is, and look at that. Look at that beautiful color pop. Every page, a different color, a different chakra. That is one of the most amazing books I've ever seen. And Daniel worked so hard on this. And it is an amazing book. And it does something for children that no other book does. It is a niche market. It's incredible. And it explains, he wrote it and explained it in such a way that it's so basic and easy to get. And so, I don't think you could start too early learning about chakras and energy.
That's me as a baby right there. But I'll give you information on how to purchase the book at the end of the show. But today's a great day to read something to. I know Junior has copies. I know that. Yeah, Laura, thank you, Papa. My comadre here was. It's something that I want him to see when he gets older and see that that one of his padrinos.
Aww. One of his padrinos did something.
Which, hold on, we have a message on Instagram. Love is love. As we get older, our intimacy enriches us in different. You want to read this, right?
I know. Why don't you keep it a secret, Daniel?
Yeah, and you know, like
it does.
We love.
I always say it's because Daniel. I always feel like Daniel and I. We're finally in that range where we can say, at this age, at this older time, we've been alive long enough now. We can say that.
Well, you know, not to get all.
Oh, no, Junior's.
But I know Junior's a grumpy bunny, and I'm going to train him to be a grumpier bunny, but an adorable grumpy bunny.
And that's the problem with Junior. He is also an adorable, so adorable.
It's how I'm
It
gonna
makes
teach
it
him all
hard.
my tricks. I'm gonna teach him all my tricks. But
Hmm.
every step of the way has taught me how to see love in a different light. When I was diagnosed with HIV in 2000, with cancer, when I was going through cancer, and like you and all the other people that surrounded us, um, after I got clean and sober, like every step of the way, there's a new level of love that you look at and you're like, I am so blessed. And although there's times when I'm a grumpy bunny that I forget
Uh,
how blessed I am.
Not you, Daniel.
Very rare, very rare,
Not you. Oh,
very
no.
little times, very little times.
Actually, I say this with love.
The audacity. But it's just those little things that as you get older, you start realizing that, like, hey, Karen's watching us on Instagram.
Yay, Karen.
That you learn that life, like love, is so much bigger than you thought.
Yeah.
And just so much further. So for everybody out there, we love that you're here with us today and you're sharing the moment with us.
That's awesome.
So thank you for being here. We appreciate it. I think we can share one of the our TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Which one do you want first?
Let's do I like the ChatGPT, the Moira one. Let's start with that one.
Moira?
It's a little bit longer.
All right, guys, let me show you.
And let me do the setup for it real quick. This is something on TikTok, and this guy goes to ChatGPT and has the AI write different letters in the voice of Moira Rose from Schitt's Creek. And he does a really good Moira Rose voice, so he reads it back in the right voice. I find it quite funny, but if you're not familiar with Schitt's Creek, it might not be as funny to you as it is to me, but it is written, the wording is hilarious.
Here you go, folks.
My ever-patient employer, I trust this missive finds you in the warm embrace of fine Vectalen spirits. As the bearer of tidings, both regrettable and meteorologically unavoidable, it is with a flurry of apologies that I must inform you of my inability to grace the workplace with my formidable presence today, due to a most frosty inconvenience. Yes, the heavens have conspired to bedeck our surroundings with a most unrelenting blanket of snow, rendering the mere thought of venturing outdoors akin to an ill-advised expedition through the Arctic tundra. My journey to our place of toil would be most dangersome, not unlike a perilous Everestian enterprise, and surely end in frostbite, or worse, a dampened fashion faux pas. In the interest of safety, sartorial integrity, and an aversion to icicle-induced incidents, I find it prudent to declare myself snowbound on this wintry morn. My commitment to our professional excellence remains unwavering, and I shall resume my duties with the fervor of a bebe phoenix rising from slushy ashes at the earliest thawing of the weather. Yours, in drudgery, Television's Moira Rose.
I just the verbosity, the words. I mean, it's the way she says things. That's like that AI is doing a really good job of doing the right language and wordage for that character. And of course, the gentleman does her voice really well. So it is. I just find those so hilarious because there's other ones, like one where she's quitting her job, and there are different ones, and they're so funny. And it's just hilarious, and the ridiculousness. How she's saying basically all she's saying is, "I'm not going to come in today.
We're going to work."
But it's like this grandiose drama. Let me tell you why. And describe. I just love it. And I love the
if you guys have a favorite TikTok, or if you find something funny on TikTok, make sure you are connected to us. Send it to us.
Or share it with us on TikTok.
We could probably, we'll pick your TikTok to show on
the
show. So make sure you send it
to us. And I just want to say that is Kathleen O'Hara, who played Moira Rose on Schitt's Creek. Just want to put that out there because I really hate it when people say Moira Rose as if it's a real person. It's character.
Well,
Yeah.
those are really the only 3 Celebrate Today, National Today things that
Yeah.
I had. I want to know what you guys, first of all, because I know I'm going to start a little controversy.
Mhm.
Do you celebrate Valentine's? Do you believe in Valentine's? And if you do, what did you do for Valentine's? Because Christian is not very Valentine's.
Nope.
And
It's not a big deal to me.
And I like celebrating Valentine's. I like treating him, but I don't like Valentine's evening. And the reason I don't like it, I don't like Valentine's night because I used to work as a server in restaurants and I used to work Valentine's. That is the only reason that it annoys me. I don't like going out on Valentine's. I think it's an overpriced wherever you go.
Right now, utter pandemonium just a couple blocks from me, where all the restaurants are, and they are packed. It is insane. I've seen people walking by, people parking half a mile from where they're going, because it's free towards my end of the streets, and then you can walk to downtown still. But it's insane. It's crazy.
But yeah, that is the only reason. But we had a really nice dinner last night.
Oh,
And I'll
that's
tell
great.
y'all a story. I've been single for what?
You can celebrate Valentine's Day because you love yourself.
Yes.
I love me. It took me a lot of decades to love me and mean it. I'm happy to celebrate that if it were just me and if I were single.
Yeah. So if you're on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, tell us, what do you think about Valentine's? Do you celebrate it? Now, I'm going to say this. It was Valentine's 2016? Maybe. I just saw it. I just had it on my memories from Facebook. Let me look for it. Let me look for it really quick.
Okay.
But
Is it also Ash Wednesday today too?
yes, it is also Wednesday. But Valentine's.
That is insane. Valentine's Day and Ash Wednesday at the same time.
It's ashy love.
I thought that's just when you don't use moisturizer.
It's when you use lotion.
Anyway.
I'm looking for the
That's church lady.
the post. I just read it this morning, and I was gonna remember to tell them
About what?
about the year that I gave you a key to my apartment for Valentine's.
Oh, I don't even remember when you gave me a key to your apartment.
I remember putting it all together.
I could go there anytime I want, get in and take whatever I want.
It was February 14th, 2015.
Oh,
It was 2015.
wow.
It is Ash Wednesday. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Megan from Instagram says Valentine's Day is just another day. Share your love all year round. That's for sure.
That's what I say. That's really my theory on it. I'm like, why would I need a special day to show my love for Daniel? I show my love to Daniel all the time.
Were they really, Micah? Were they doing little hearts?
I think that would be so sweet. And that's a nice
so
little
cute.
adaptation.
And hi, Megan. Good to see you. Thank you for watching us on Instagram. We appreciate you being here. But that was 2015. So we've been going out for 3 years at this point. It was our first Valentine after we were Facebook official. That I gave Christian. I remember I got this whole thing with chocolates, and I remember what else I put in. I made a basket for you, and it had a little heart, a little egg thing, or not egg, little heart thing, and it had the key in there. What are you shaking no to? That is the year I did that.
It is the year you did it, but you just handed me the key and said, here's the key to my front door.
You lie. I did not just do that. Here, Megan says, do you show your love to Daniel by making tacos every day?
Ew, no.
He does not make me tacos.
Let me put it this way. Daniel wouldn't want the version of tacos that I know how to make because I know the version of tacos my mom made, and my mom was German. So they're like the most gringo tacos you can imagine. Diced tomatoes, no salsa, nope, nothing piquant. Diced tomatoes, diced onions, shredded iceberg lettuce, and a pound of ground beef with McCormick taco seasoning mixed in, and then usually some water.
I'll share with you.
Daniel would hate the tacos I grew up on.
This is what I put on Facebook today. Hold on. You make me laugh. You make me mad. You make me happy. Happy Valentine's Day.
I do make him a mean cup of coffee. He does
do good coffee.
He does talk about it after, like that. I make him the right coffee.
Yeah, the McCormick seasoning. Yeah, they're agreeing. Megan's agreeing with you about the McCormick seasoning.
And notice I was very specific because my mom never wavered. It was always McCormick. It wasn't Taco Bell. It wasn't any of these other brands. Yes, Nancy. Hey.
Well, yes, there is a.
So that is why I do not make Daniel tacos.
Yeah. But I will say this:
and it would be in those hard shells that you can.
Oh, what about your coffee? Okay, well, it's.
Nancy. That's not coffee. That's cafecito.
Cafecito.
That's cafecito con the gorditas.
Well, Megan says we're an old El Paso household.
Exactly. That's who I think made the taco shells my mom liked.
Let's specify with this comment. Christian makes me coffee. My sister makes us cafecito. Although she informed me the other day that she no longer makes instant coffee because I like it. I like the way she makes it. She no longer makes instant coffee. She makes Keurig coffee now.
Oh, well, as long as it's a cafecito from her, it's a cafecito.
Let me tell you, when I tell you,
that's what I miss so much. It's been years since we've had a gordita.
So I need to learn how to make them.
Yeah. I know. Well, I know we need to come out, right?
But
you need to be here to enjoy it.
But my sister, after my mom, makes the best gorditas ever.
And these are, understand, we're not talking like a standard gordita like that you would.
No, these are
not savory. These are sweet.
These are sweet flour tortillas, and they're smaller, they're round, they're sweet.
She gets this beautiful brown. Oh my God, they're so good.
And then she makes you some instant coffee and
the cafecito. And just together, it's like you've died and gone to heaven. It is. Daniel, it renders him speechless. And that is a very uncommon thing, folks. It is so good. I know every time, ever since my first visit, all these years later, every time we go, I'm always like, is she going to make us cafecito? Should I ask? Because Daniel will be like, don't ask. Cafecito, con gorditas, blah, blah, blah.
Right. Let me tell you that.
Muy rico.
Talk about love.
Yeah. In a food form.
Yeah. And for if you know me,
I want a glass of coffee.
To know me is to know that you can, like, if it's things that I love, and
like when I made that Boston cream pie for Daniel this year, that is Daniel's love language, is actions. He doesn't need to hear me say I love you a lot to him. He really doesn't. What means the most to him is when you do something that's like that's outside an effort I would do for anyone else. It's not like I don't love other people, but Daniel's Daniel. I love Daniel different than anyone else.
To have my sister come and visit us, and be on vacation, and then make us gorditas before she leaves.
That's Daniel's love language. It's actions. Love is action to him. For me, I like hearing it. But that is so, like, that's why he was for Klep people, because that is so his language. It's scary. He is truly an action, love in action person.
Yeah. And so anyway, we'll be out there soon, but I still want to learn how to make them.
Oh, okay. Yes, we will.
All right. So we're 40 minutes in.
Wow. Do you want to show the second one?
Yes. So we got a second TikTok for you guys before we run out of time. This guy's one of Christian's favorite guys for jokes.
I don't know why he makes me. It's not only him laughing. It's like, but what if you see what's being said, what he's reading? It's hilarious. I just think they're so funny. He really makes me.
So if you're on TikTok, his name is Ryan Maxwell. So it's Ryan.Maxwell22 on TikTok. If you want to follow him.
He's so funny.
But here you go. Check him out.
Oh, thank you, Cecile.
One day and just said it's pronounced John and left. It's a lovely childhood game where you slowly draw a man killing himself if another kid can't read your mind. Me myself, the person who got me into this mess.
I love that.
When I get an email notifying me that I've unsubscribed from them, it's like, what did I just say? Actually nonchalant and mysterious, but in reality, blunt and obvious. You calling me a beautiful girl? The thing that almost killed Sean Kingston.
Ouch.
Bro, there's nothing worse than when the jiggy's up. I wish I'd paid better attention during my first rodeo.
Oh, I love that. I love that play on.
What if God came?
I love it. You see, I just think they're funny, and he has dad jokes. He has different versions of lists of funny things. Some of the funniest are he does text like it. When you're doing the swiping and it does the wrong word. He has a lot of text where the wrong word's been inserted or assumed. It is.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you, Cecile. That's so sweet, and it's true.
I do love. What else do I show you before we go into? Were you ready?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hey everyone, my pick of the week is Thriller 40. It's on Paramount Plus, and it's a new documentary on Michael Jackson's career and how he changed the music industry, and what drives how he was very driven. It talks a little bit about who he was and how he was, particularly in his younger years. And it also talked about, there was like something, I haven't even finished it yet, and I'm so into it. And I've never been the hugest Michael Jackson fan. I wasn't not a fan, but I just never was into him like many people were. And I find this documentary amazing. I didn't know that when he came out with a video and presented it to MTV, that they refused to show his video and many other Black artists because they claimed our audience are white teenage boys or white teenagers, and they wouldn't be interested in that. I think Billie Jean was a song he was trying to get them to show, and that the heads of other music empires came out on his side and were like, "How dare you refuse that? How foolish can you be? And how racist can you be?" And I didn't even know that happened. I didn't realize MTV was run by a bunch of bigots and racists at that time. That's disgusting. Oh, our audience is this. I was one of their audience. I'm not white, and I was a teenager, but I ain't white. And I would have loved to have seen Billie Jean and all that when it was originally presented to them to show. So I found that deeply offensive, and I hope the owners know that it's being brought to everyone's attention that you guys were a bunch of racist bigots out there, and whatever you got, you deserved. It was horrible. That was disgusting to hear. And I loved MTV. I was such an MTV addict. And I didn't realize I was supporting a racist enterprise at that time. So, but that's all history. It's all said and done. But that was very disappointing to learn, and it was shocking. But as we know, Michael Jackson made it on. He had the support of all these bigwigs in the industry who were like, shame on you, put it on. And then they never regretted putting him on since, because he made that channel shine. Like everything that man touched, it shined. Just about everything. We're not going to play with the other personal parts of his life, which I don't care about.
Which, I mean, I don't know if it's in the documentary, but Thriller. Oh, I raised pick. Sorry, it's supposed to say Christian's pick.
And Christian's Thriller 40.
Christian's Thriller, but it was. I mean, this is nothing new, but that he asked them to pay for the behind the scenes of Thriller.
Oh, yeah.
And that money is what paid for Thriller, the video.
Mhm.
So that was his like, ha ha ha.
I mean,
Suck it.
again, no other artist had ever done that prior to him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's genius. It's genius stuff. This guy, I know his ending, like the last part of his life may not have had the greatest impact on people and blah, blah, blah. But this man was a genius, and he was incredible from a very young age, driven like no one's business. I wish I had a quarter of his drive. I would be, I don't even know what I'd be. I'd be out of this world right now. So I find that incredible. And this documentary is really outlining that. And I love it. I love it.
Like you said, just personal issues aside,
Yeah.
the man was a genius when it came to branding and promoting
Oh, yeah.
and creating that. I mean, I can't deny that.
Yeah.
As a business owner with a creative business, that I have not learned something from watching him.
We all, everyone has.
Like branding and mystery and how to promote something and how to make it bigger than it is for people to get excited. Yeah, like as a business owner, like I've learned stuff watching him and go, oh, I mean, the glove, the genius of a glove.
I mean, come on, yes. He knew. And like there were choreographers who were pointing out his dance moves, going, this, like they breaking down a video of him doing his dancing, and they're all, he created music videos basically. Like he didn't create them, but he brought them to a higher level where they actually had meaning. They weren't just some sales tool to get the song and the album sold. Yeah. He transcended, and I'll leave it at that. Right. But it's really good series. I highly recommend it. Thriller 40 on Paramount Plus.
Excellent. My pick of the week for this week is Mrs. Davis. Mrs. Davis is a story of a nun who lives in this future. It's not really future. It's our world, but in the future, where an AI has this control over things. And she's trying to leave the convent in some way, but the AI keeps calling her back. But she comes from this background because it starts off, like I forget the year where it starts, but it starts in the past, and where they're killers. The nuns are like all these sword swinging killers, and she's part of that ancestry per se, and how she is a fighter and she's fighting these people. And I first saw the trailer and I thought, I'm not gonna like this. But then one night I'm switching through the channels and I accidentally clicked on it and it started playing, and I was hooked. So it is on Peacock. You can stream the whole season right now. I forgot to look up if it's gonna come back or not for second season, but I think it is. But go check it out. It's on Peacock. The whole series is there right now, Mrs. Davis. So go check it out. See if you like it. Tell me what you think. And what are y'all watching? We want to know what you're watching. Recommend shows. We've watched a lot of shows.
Keep asking, so start telling us.
Oh, okay. I'm watching to see if there's any more messages. But yeah, let us know what you're watching. Let us know what you're into. What shows you want to. What's your pick of the week? And what else? We've got 10 minutes to go. I'm going to show you some things that are happening so that you know. Since it is, we forgot to say Feliz birthday. Feliz birthday to anybody out there. I didn't even figure out, I didn't even make a list. I had a meeting right before this, so I forgot to put the list together. But if you're celebrating a birthday this week or know somebody, Feliz birthday to you. Want to remind you, we do have Grumpy Bunny for sale. If you are interested in your own copy, $25 signed and delivered. If you're in the Southern California area at Awakenings in Costa Mesa, Laguna Hills, you can find it there or at Village Well and Books in Culver City. If you're looking for private coaching, transpersonal coaching, drop me an email. We got one-on-one groups, team building workshops, and in person or virtual. Identify, acknowledge, and remove your barriers. If you're looking for spiritual coaching and mediumship consultation, check out Christian. Email him at cpramir@att.net. I finally changed it for one-on-ones, groups, in person, and virtuals. Make sure you connect with him. Wayne, who was my partner during Zodiacs. I want to show some of his other stuff because this is his professional intuitive services. So make sure you go check him out. This is all of the things that he offers: tarot readings, dream interpretation, healing sessions, space clearing, sound therapy, which we're talking about today, and the Reku Tech Attunement Training, which I'm going to take that one in March. I'm going to take my training in March. And here's his chakra reset card for you guys to read. But go check them out. Particularly this month. I mean, this week, today is Healing Sound Day, but it's all the time. So go run.
Well, and it looks like, yeah, you know what? We finished the trade. Did we finish Trader Season?
No, we haven't
We're still
finished
in it. We love the show. And then, oh my gosh, Young Sheldon is one of my favorite shows ever. I think this is their last season because he's getting they're all getting a little long in the tooth.
Plus, this is not brewing anything because we find this out in Big Bang Theory.
Oh yeah.
His dad dies. So this is the season, but there's a spinoff. Georgie and the wife are spinoff.
Okay.
Georgie's getting his own show. So, and you're welcome. I mean, Wayne, I've done Wayne Sombats. He's done readings for me. He's done energy work on me.
Oh yeah.
There are very few people that I trust with my energy, and Wayne is somebody that I trust 100%. 100%. Yes, we haven't finished watching it. We need to watch it.
That's the show one of the shows we keep forgetting to go back to. It's true.
Yeah, we need to watch it. So,
and then when we watch it, if there's not more than one show uploaded, if it's just that one show for the week, then we get pissed off, and that's why we don't go back to it. Have to wait a week.
It's one of those shows.
I think it's like we miss it a week, so at least we have 2 episodes to watch back to back because we're happier that way.
Just like Bachelor and Bachelorette.
Yeah, I'd rather have the whole thing uploaded so we could just watch it at our own pace and know we don't have to wait.
Especially this season with oh shit, what's his name? Joey.
I think it's
Joey. Sure, let's go.
Let's go with that. The tennis player from Chastity season. Or Charity, whatever the heck her name was.
Yeah. What is his name?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm curious. Now I have to remember. Huh. Hold on.
Yeah,
I have to remember. Joey. Yeah.
Grazia Day.
Yeah, it is Joey.
Hi. He's awesome, and he's just awesome. Thank you. We love you too.
We're so glad you were here too. We really enjoy it.
We're so down
to the last 7 minutes. Do I have anything else? Awakenings. Oh yes, I almost forgot. For those of you in the Southern California area, particularly in the Culver City, LA area, I'm going back on stage for comedy. I'm so excited that the Betsheva Sisterhood invites us. This will be my 4th time on stage, but the 5th time there.
Yeah.
The first time we went was for a pre-show show. And then the last 4 years, I've been on stage for them. So as you can see, I'm the bottom center square. But some of our friends will be there. Well, Cameron Weir, who's the center square, he is the one that he hosts the show, and he's a good friend of mine. I love him, Poppy. He's awesome. And the top corner, Pritesh Shah, is one of our dear friends. In fact,
I'm very funny.
Our pre-show shows were done at his shows that he was running.
Mm-hmm.
But we also know Maxie and we know Lizzie.
They are very funny ladies. And Chris Mack, I'm familiar with Chris Mack. He's funny too. This is a really strong
Good
lineup
lineup. Yeah, I'm very honored.
for a suggested donation of $20. Not mandatory, just suggested.
But let's tell the truth.
And you could get some holla.
Challah bread. I go there to make people laugh, but I stay for the challah bread.
We get to leave at a
spend,
couple
we
of
always
spots.
spend when we go. Last year we came home with like 3 or 4 loaves of challah bread.
There's people even behind. They don't take them. I'm like, are you crazy? That is some of the best bread in the world. And it's handmade. It's homemade from scratch. It's not pre-made. It's not bought.
So just so you know, the Bet Shuvah Center is a recovery center. And so all the comics, everything that's sold there, all the donations are to help support the rehab center.
Yeah.
The people that go to that recovery center don't have to pay anything, but that's because of donations. So if you're in the area, I'm going to put it up again so you can check out the address. It's right on Culver Boulevard. I'm sorry, on Venice Boulevard. It's on Venice Boulevard. So go check them out. You buy the tickets there. It's $20. And they have a valet service, free valet.
Yeah, free valet nonetheless. Don't have to pay it. Just tip them. That's your
Free
cost.
valet, and you can buy treats. You can buy challah bread. We do. We always buy it because it's really good. I fight Christian for it. There are certain things food-wise that I will fight Christian for, and that is because I bring it home and I slice it and I put it in the toaster oven. I mean, in the air fryer with a little bit of butter.
It is so good. And this, like I said, this bread is just it is. It's incredible.
If you've never had challah bread, you're missing out. Hala. But if you want to go check it out, if you've never seen me do comedy, the videos are on YouTube. But if you've never seen me do comedy, come check us out. It's nice to make fun of my years in addiction.
Yeah.
And with people that understand addiction, because it's
No, they all do there.
And I killed last year. I was pretty funny last
You
year.
kill every year, baby.
I
Stop
killed.
saying like last year's unique.
What else is going on? Like, I'm trying to think of what else is happening this before we go. I'm going to be in Miami for all of our friends out in Florida. I'm going to be in Miami.
You have friends in Florida?
I have friends in Florida.
Oh, you do. I don't.
Yes,
Oh,
we
wow.
do. I'm going to be there the 25th through the 1st of February to the 1st of March. We have our friend. He come. Oh shoot! I just forgot his name now. He's in Florida.
Who?
Emery.
Emery? Oh, well, there are exceptions to every rule. Just know, people, there's a lot of people in Florida. I'm grateful to live there, and I don't have to ever see.
But anyway, so I'm going to be in Miami for a week. So if you're in Miami and you'd like to grab dinner, if you'd like to grab dinner one night, let me know.
You have to see Emery when you're there.
Yes, I'm going to have to like text him.
You guys have to figure that out. Yeah.
Isn't he in Miami?
I don't know if it was Miami, but I know he's in Florida.
I'll
Again, Florida's a big state, so it's not like you make that here. I do have a couple friends in Florida, fellows in program.
I forget where he is, but I'll have to reach out to see if he's anywhere close to me. All right, so check us out. I do not have a show this Saturday. We do not have a put it together Saturday because we're going to visit some friends, but we'll be back next Wednesday. Please check us out. Mondays, check out Mondays for horoscopes. Mondays for horoscopes, and then every day, whatever channel you're on, check us out for Daniel's Days, which
Daniel's
is
so creative.
Huh?
Daniel's so creative.
So creative. And then we'll be back here next Wednesday for another episode of the Christian and Daniel Show.
Yeah.
And we'll put up the picture one more time. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Happy Valentine's. We hope you had a full day of love, and we send you our love. Thank you for watching us. And anything else?
Thank you, folks. Thank you. And we love you all. Enjoy this day of quote unquote love, and love thyself more than anything. Because if you don't love yourself, how the heck you going to love somebody else?
Can I hear
an amen?
All right, folks. Bye.
Amen. Bye.